Live from Charlotte, North Carolina, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Hornets at the Time Warner Cable Arena.
Ready to go?
The Thunder made a special trip here for one game, back in Oklahoma City for the next one. What a story right now for these guys, win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
It seems like it's all coming together, guys. The coaching staff has gotten through to the players. Everybody is buying in, and it's a wonderful thing when the entire roster is on.
Hornets trail by 4.
And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Lets it go from deep. And Ibaka kicks to Waiters. It's another look. Ibaka, no luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
O'Neal with it. Westbrook picks him up. That ties it up. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Westbrook passes to Ibaka. Durant attacking. Here's Cantor. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Al Jefferson.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Lynn dishes to O'Neal. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. And it's 6 points for Freak.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lynn against Westbrook. Down low. Adams. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Here's Hansbrough. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked.
Now, here is O'Neal. Defense right on him. Dishes it to Hansbrough. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Hansbrough setting the pick for Freak. 5 on the clock. From beyond the arc, the shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them the way they were able to take care of their business.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I mean, anytime you have an advantage on a team and you're looking to pile up wins, you'd like to have them on your schedule more times than just a couple.
There's a screen by Hansbrough. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to O'Neal. In the corner, it's Lynn. And again, the Hornets missing.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him. Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
Oklahoma City trailing. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He ended with 13 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Lynn kicks to O'Neal. Kaminsky sets the pick for Freak. Back to Lynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Castro O'Neal. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Collison.
Guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
Collison, that's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And we can look quickly at a group of rookies having a very good run. The top scoring first-year players in the NBA for the past 10 games. 5th on the list, Freak.
That's just an impressive scoring run. And guys, I don't think he's done. He's got a lot more where that came from.
Yeah, let me tell you, you better believe he does. I mean, he has a deep reservoir of offensive skills that are just now being fully tapped.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Nick Collison. O'Neal hits them both. And so here is Oklahoma City. 1:24 left in the first half. Westbrook kicks to Kanter. Now here's Waiters. He's got 8. And the Thunder another 3.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Then the pass to O'Neal. Hansbrough setting the pick for Freak. Passes to Hansbrough. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 2nd in scoring, 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And what he's doing right now, I mean, carving up defensive schemes at will. Boy, it's just a beautiful thing to watch.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
He's really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Waiters. He's got 11 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Hornets trail by 6. Pulls up. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Kid Gilchrist. 10 points for Freak. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Westbrook against O'Neal, and the basket good. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, he hits it! How about that shot?
Big time! Big time!
Incredible!
A huge three to cut it close going to halftime. It's still anyone's ball game.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Kevin,
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Continue to have smart possessions. Let's keep the turnovers to a minimum. That was a big boost to our...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Freak really making a difference here.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, he's on pace for a monster game. It's too bad he can't score like this every night.
Changes. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Zeller. And O'Neal subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. And then for Oklahoma City, Mitch McGary's checked in for Cantor. Collison comes in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Dion Waiters. O'Neal in at shooting guard. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Batum. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Walker in at the 1. So that's the Hornets 5. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from O'Neal. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
And watching Kemba Walker play, so explosive. An undersized floor general, nasty crossover. Really a scorer's mentality, maybe too much of a scorer's mentality to ever be a great assist man.
Clock is at 3. The 3 from Morrow. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. Can't cash in from the left block. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Greg, talking about Walker, you have to love the way he competes, his willingness, Clark, to put the team on his shoulders and carry him.
Love that competitive spirit of his. They're actually figuring out how to use him best, but he's such a dynamic offensive player. You've got to give him room to be creative at that end.
Here's O'Neal. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Here's Morrow, guarded by O'Neal. Here's McGary. Tries again. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Kidd-Gilchrist.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Morrow dishes to McGary. Drills the baseline jumper. McGary's got his second bucket of the game to go. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Morrow uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
O'Neal misses.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Ibaka slams it in.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Thunder lead by 7. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Raptors. Outside Durant. The Hornets pull it in. Zeller's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's O'Neal, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Really an extraordinary game for O'Neal. 22 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And the Thunder making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Screen by Ibaka. Waiters passes to Cantor. Westbrook drives it.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Okay, time now for an injury report.
He told me that it doesn't look too serious. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Thank you, Norris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9.
And in today's NBA, it's all about spacing on offense. It used to be more about finding matchups to exploit. Now it is all about opening up great looks by spreading the floor.
Both good from the line that time. And with great spacing in the NBA, you need great shooting. More than ever, shooting and spacing, Clark, are at a premium in the NBA for teams.
Yeah, well, it starts with point guards being able to break down defenses and get into the lane to create open shots. You want to be able to create space for the point guards to drive, so you need shooters on the wings.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's now 7 points for Batum.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Westbrook gets to Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Durant's got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City. For the Hornets, this one not looking too good. Walker dishes to O'Neal. And he lays it straight in. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Waiters no luck.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Walker the pass to O'Neal. Inside, stolen by Waiters. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the Thunder lead by 10.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Walker's shot is off. Here's Waiters. He feeds it to Westbrook. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
About that one.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Russell, congratulations on this win. What were the main factors that helped you stay?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Russell Westbrook. He was a powerful offensive weapon tonight, scoring a double-double with points and assists. And that was the catalyst for this victory. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
I told you, Dom Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan Freak prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
Ooh, it's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Dom.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done.
Man.
I'll make the call.
In Pagnotti we trust.
I told you you'd love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Oh, money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Freaking and vibing in these, baby.
It's been a long road trip. Last game is tonight, and I know I want to get out of here with the win. We'll be back in front of the home crowd soon, but now's not the time to be looking ahead. I need to step up my game and help this team get it done. No excuses.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hornets come into town. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Lakers. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
This is an incredible atmosphere in this building, Kevin. I mean, their winning streak is continuing.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Williams against O'Neal, and he gets it to go. O'Neal's got his first points of the night.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Bass with the screen. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Kidd-Gilchrist.
And you look at Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and he has every tool you want in an elite defender. His speed, length, and instincts are incredible. And couple that with next-level athleticism.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Lakers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Bass, a screen on Lynn. Clarkson kicks to Bass. He got right to the cup using that screen. Bass has got his first bucket in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
O'Neal passes to Kaminsky. At the elbow, it's Kidd-Gilchrist. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Lakers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Bass. Lays it up and banks it in.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Los Angeles.
I mean, no stress in that one. A game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Kevin and Greg, I tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
That's good.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
O'Neal misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Clarkson with the ball. With 1 on the clock, no good on the buzzer beater. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Lakers lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players like that adjust to the long NBA schedule?
Well, you know, Kevin, they're going to give their teams the best chance to win no matter what the circumstance is. If that means playing young guys extended minutes, then all systems go. I mean, that's what being a pro is all about.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
On the court for Charlotte, O'Neal in at shooting guard. Al Jefferson out there with Tyler Hansbrough. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trail Blazers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 19 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to keep the ball moving or try his own luck. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GM?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Jefferson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Well, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Love watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Charlotte shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Screen by O'Neal. Walker dishes to O'Neal. The 17-footer. Screen by O'Neal. Let's go. Another miss by O'Neal.
And guys, one thing that stands out to me about Russell is how good he is at certain NBA plays. Very strong in the pick and roll already. Knows how to attack with contact. Great vision, and he can also shoot the basketball.
And Walker kicks to O'Neal. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
You can say this just about every prospect, but I think with Russell, he'll need some time to adjust. He has the raw skill to play multiple spots on the floor, but each position has a nuance to it that he'll need some time to learn.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Charlotte. Russell against O'Neal. The drive by Russell. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will come the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of beat is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Offensive rebound. Jefferson gets the bucket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
A completely new group for Los Angeles. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Hornets up
36. The Hornets 43.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Shaqir, he's checked in for Julius Randle. The Hornets also with a sub. O'Neal's checked in for Lamb. They've got Young. Bryant is out there with Russell. Then there's Robert Shaqir, and it's Hibbert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5. Hibbert with the screen. Gets it down to single digits. That's now 8 points for Kobe Bryant.
That was Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Hornets leading by 9. Tries to save it. Hansbrough with the ball. Picked up by Hibbert. O'Neal misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
O'Neal against Kobe. Feeds it to Shaqir. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's O'Neal. He's got 14. Walker with a clean look. Nailed from three-point land. Walker's got 9.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Hibbert with the screen. Kobe against O'Neal. There's the pick. And Bryant kicks to Young. Here's Shaqir. Here's Russell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 5.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Shaqir with the block. Batum for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Their last game against the squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back.